Umintri rangba kejela ukon rat ke sangma hak arpnyo trik nailar. Ula pelat ya ka first installment jongka umbrella Post Matric Scholarship kabak dai pulai point nyo poklur tingka. Syaki samla pule schedule tribe jong snam pule arja pesan arja punrio. Hak program kebala long haslong college hak jingadon lang umintri katrat puli puthi ubalak men rumbui. Nakabenta uni usnam puli haduk dai punrio hajar praspa khat ar ki application na ki samla puli ST hakaleng ka Meghalaya ladap pensisha hakaba ka jingmang pendut baro kan kat syaka shispa dai pupra point sapu ar klur tingka ka Ministry of Tribal Affairs ka Sarkar India kala phaktin ba ka baha ka Sarkar pedeng kalong prapasa point sanpusan klur tingka bat ka Sarkar jela kala pelat ya ka baha ba 10% ka balong kandai point sapho klur tingka ban penthikna bakan umdan ka jing penslam ka pisa baro ka balong kandai pulai point and ruspa kandai pupra klur tingka la pelat kum ka first installment syaki kandai pun rio hajar praspa khat arngut kinong yo benta habaro ki district lingba ka direct benefit transfer syaki bank account jongki samla puli habakran syaka jingalang umintri rangba ulo ong bakari ka jing pelat ya ka scholarship kalong khampalat ya ka pisa kadai ka by school ka ban siu hakapor ka babyang kadai ka by hostel ka ban ombu jing e shu ekilong yeng long sam kadai ka by kon bat ka jing don kam ka by ki samla kim dan kam shu ban khuslai ban yo bat kadai ka buram bajar jar jing ki samla shinrang bat kin thai ki ba ha ka ba khadu kin la ban pan jing mud halai ki jong ki jing puli umintri rangba ula batai ru ya ka daw jong ka jing slam bat ya ka rukam penyai bathma ya ka pisa syaki samla puli ha ka jing long ka basai ula ong bahagi snam ki balalen kajing pelat na ka Sarkar India ka jushim por bha ha usnam baladam ka Sarkar jela kala pelat shwa ka Christmas nala ka jong ka plating ka bat hadien kala penbet na ka pisa bapha ka Sarkar pedeng menta usnam ka Finance Ministry ka Sarkar pedeng kala pentre kam ya ka single nodal agency SNA ka bathmai ban pelat ya ka pisa ha ka por ka babyang hapo ka SNA ka pisa kamwan shu sya ka ministry lani sya ka Sarkar jela hadien bala pendap ikikot gislabat pensisha da ka jela ka Reserve Bank of India RBI kala pha bet ya ka pisa sya ki account jong ki samla puli haki por baladap ka ministry ka jusiu pat hadien ngi menta ada nga ai advance shaphi ka RBI kan pha bet ya ka pisa shaphi pinyo arsha kumta kalenti ban ai advance kala khang Henry ka jingkhang ka bathmai kala play ban ai bet ya ka pisa shaphi ong umintri rangba.
And for the last 8 years, and I keep giving this analogy to everybody I speak to. So education department is like like the wires of your headphones or the different strings that are all jumbled up together. And your natural instinct is to pull and hope that everything just falls into place. And that's what you would do. Suddenly you would pull it, only to realize that you are actually complicating the problem even more. And so the only way to resolve the problem is to take this bunch of knots and untie them one by one, which requires a lot of patience, which requires a lot of concentration, and which requires the other people watching this knot being this bundle of knots being unknotted and saying, "What are you doing? Do it fast." And that's precisely what the education sector has been for us for the last 8 years. But as correctly mentioned by Honorable Minister in his speech, we are on the right path. We have started to take steps which are meaningful, which are decisive, which are rectifying foundational challenges and problems that existed in the education system. And today being able to structure it in a manner and then allow the system to flow, so that slowly and steadily things fall into place. And when I talk like that, I know for some of you it may just sound like a really boring speech, but some of us who are in the education sector can understand what I'm talking about. And they will agree with me when I tell them that all of us who have been working on this, untangling these knots, can see what will happen in the next 5 years from now. I can see it. I can literally, vision what's going to happen in 5 years. I can see the next 10 years. I can see what's going to happen for the PGI. I can see what's going to happen when it comes to our teacher ratios. I can see what's going to happen when it comes to our science education, our higher secondary education. I can see how the colleges and higher technical education is going to go up, and I can foresee where we are going to go forward, because we have laid those foundations now. We have untangled those knots. We have changed the structural problems that were there in the system to allow now the system to move in the right direction. And it's been a long journey. I don't want to get into what the problems were. But I do take this moment to really put my sense of appreciation and gratitude to all the people who have put in hours and hours, gone through the pressure of different stakeholders coming in and demanding different things. And one pulling you from this side, the other pulling you from this side, yet staying focused on what we are supposed to do and moving forward. And that's how last year we were able to release your money before Christmas, based on state government giving the money. And I was very hopeful that that would be now the practice for the next many, many years to come. But then suddenly, Government of India decided to change its working system. And Finance Ministry, Government of India came with new rules. And those rules were that Government of India will no longer sanction the money and give it to the ministry, and the ministry will then further give it to us. Because there is a time gap. And the interest payments and the money that lies, because money is also time. Time is also money. So in order to be able to, and when you deal in hundreds and thousands and lakhs of crores, even 1 day interest of the money lying in the bank is huge. So I'm trying to give you the picture of Government of India. So Government of India Finance Ministry decided we will do real-time transaction. Because sometimes some states, they take the money, keep it for 10 days, and then after 10 days they release. So that 10 days is like, 20 crores of interest, which the RBI or the Government of India could save. Anyway, that's the financial part. So, government introduced SMA Sparsh, which is a mechanism through which now Government of India, the RBI, that means the Reserve Bank of India, releases money straight to you. The money does not come into the ministry, nor does it come to us. The paperwork happens through us, but the money, as soon as the details are given by the ministry and by the state government to RBI, the RBI starts to transfer the funds to you directly. So, my plan to give money in advance to you once again met with a challenge. Because earlier, the ministry would then give back the money to me. Now, if I give advance to you, RBI also will fund directly to you. That means you will get double, which is a good thing for you, but not a great thing for me. So, that is the problem we are facing from this financial year. So, the RBI, the system that they are putting into place, may take 4 to 5 to 6 working days for some cases. So therefore, I'm putting a caveat right now that we are, the funds have been, rather the names have been given, the entire process has been completed, RBI is starting the process. So please don't put any messages on my social media that says, sir, I have not received the money yet. Okay? I'm telling you now only that yes, you will not receive. Maybe some of you will, some of you may not. because it is going to take maybe 5 working days plus minus, because there are 96,000 accounts. And RBI is now processing. It's not like our state where we had all the system ready. RBI is giving this SNA sparsh for thousands of accounts, for thousands of schemes to many, many states in the country. So hence this process is going to be tedious. But we have got an assurance from RBI that they're looking at maximum of 5 days. So I am giving you that heads up right now, so that none of you have any reason to blame or complain to me later. Looking at all the non-great things and the non-good things and the unhappy things, well, you're missing the picture. This canvas is amazing. Depends on which part you're looking at. If you keep looking at the black dot and complaining that there's a black dot in this canvas, well, you're missing the white part. You're missing the blue, sky blue part. You're missing all the beautiful parts. So let's be positive. Let us take responsibility. Let us ensure that from today, we're not going to complain. We're not going to be the problem, but we're going to be part of the solution of the problem. We will contribute to the solution, whether it's at home, whether it's at my own personal life, whether it's in my community, or whether it's in my circle of friends, my college, my state, my country, or this globe, this earth. I will do my part. And I think if that kind of a sense comes to the 18 lakh youngsters, those who are below the age of 20 in our state, I can only imagine how beautiful, how vibrant, how enterprising, how positive, how happy our state and our people will be. So I wish you all the very best. I know all of you are waiting for me to press that button. Some of you are saying, please stop talking and can you press the button now? But yes, I'm going to do that.